Well, hello there, internet friends. This is Too Old for Gaming, and today we've got another exciting 10 versus 10 here in Steel Division 2. I'm playing as the Romanians. For our eclectic Romanian Corporal 6 territorial today, we've got 20 recon units. That includes 2 snipers in Phase A, then 3 of the larger 10-man recon teams who also have a sniper rifle and a T-70 Razvedka, 5 of those. Phase B, we got more of the Kalarasis, 6 of those, very effective unit, and then even more that are vetted, 4 more afterwards. So tons and tons of recon sniper teams. For infantry, almost 100 units, 96 in total. We've got our infantry Panzerfaust teams. Those have the ZB-30. Then we have the Kalarasi Moto leaders. And we've got the Kalarasi Motos who have MG42s, 12 of those in Phase A, but somewhat expensive at 30 points. Then we have the Granatieri Kalari, 12 of those in Phase B. We also get 12 autos and 8 pioneering, and the lieutenant. 6 of those leader cards to help out, and 8 pioneering assaults. So just an absolute mess of infantry we're able to call in. And in Phase C, we still got 27 more Moti squads. So just an insane amount of infantry units you can pull in that are pretty strong. For tanks, we got 25 tanks. We got T-34-85 leader in Phase B. We've got 6 of the 1944 2Ks in Phase B as well. And then in Phase C, we get 15. So, again, 25 T-34-85s, not too bad, especially when you get 2K range on them. For support, the Breda AC-47, 6 of those in Phase A with single vet. A Ford V8 sedan commander, and then in Phase B we got 12 ZB-53s and a supply truck. For anti-tank, we get the 7-man anti-tank team here, the Venatori de Care. Those have Panzerfaust. We also have the AC-45, which is your standard Russian gun, 6 of those that are vetted. And we get 6 PaK-38s that are vetted. And then moving into Phase B, we get the ZIS-2 and the AC-75 Resta. So, again, just really, I would say they're decent units. There's nothing that's going to kill like a King Tiger here, but that AC-75 is pretty solid. For anti-air, we've got the Hotchkiss ACA, a double 25 mil, 6 of those in Phase A, and they come with the Hotchkiss 13.2 millimeter trucks, so they're 90 points. In Phase B, we get Flak 37, 4 of them, and Phase C, we get 6 Flak 37. So more tank killing and bomber killing power. For artillery, we don't have anything in Phase A, but we get 8 mortars in Phase B, a 6 100 millimeter with radios in Phase B, 6 155s in Phase B, and then in Phase C, we get 4 150s. For air power, we have the Potez Recon plane in Phase A, along with the BF-109 G2. G2s suck. I'm not sure why I've got them, but I guess it's better than nothing. We've got the Yak 9Bs in Phase B, light bomber there, and then we've also got a light AT fighter. And so my goal will be to defend this sector and hopefully push forward. I have a lot of infantry here, some AT guns, and then a T-70 Razvedka. So we've got some Italian, German, indigenous stuff, Russian stuff. It's kind of a fun C-ranked division to play with. So I also have Grits and Gravy here, who has some of the saboteurs from the Free French, along with some rifles teams he's bringing in here too. So given the fact that we get another player here who's very engaged in the ground war, and looks like we've got even a third player in our same zone, we might be able to break right through here. So I'm putting down these field guns here to back up these Pack 38s, since they have 55 rounds of high explosive and we've got 0 for these Pack 38s. I've got a platoon of infantry over here heading to the hilltop area with the recon vehicle right behind him. There's another platoon with a leader over here and a recon team who will move into position. And I've got the Potez reconnaissance aircraft, which it's got to be French, right? It's got 7.5 ammo, so truly some international equipment here. We take out the Stug 3 here immediately. There is one following him up along with a Panzer 4. Pack 38 not able to penetrate yet, but sometimes you can get a lucky shot in. Another aircraft coming in, possibly to intercept or to bomb. Looks like we've got a BF-109 G6 ground support unit who's going to try and bomb my Pack 38. And he is killed off, but these are only 45 points, and we've got 2 more lined up here. And our 47 mils do have AP rounds too, so we might be able to get a side shot. So still have a good static line here. We have another field gun up here as well that I brought in, and if they get up close, our Panzerfaust will take care of them. The rest of our team being a little bit more aggressive than me. Grits and Gravy up here capping the flag and clearing things out. It's got some engineers in there too, but starting to take some mortar fire from that. And we got hit with something. It might have been the BF-109 firing at us earlier. Sight's obstructed, but we can still see everything down here. So these guys, they're only 50 points. We managed to take out a 251/1. That might have been with this little guy right here. More and more enemy aircraft coming in. Looks like some heavier bombers here, and then the BF-109 is back in. Another Stug was destroyed. These are HS-129B2R4s, which definitely can destroy these M4s, but won't do a whole lot to our infantry over here. Doesn't manage to knock them out. I'm sure they're damaged, though. I am bringing in a Hotchkiss truck. So this has the incorrect 25mm here. You can see it's the same model instead of the 13.2. So those are dual 13.2s, and then the 25mm is being trailed behind. No enemy anti-aircraft firing at us, so I'm just keeping this guy hovering here to see what's coming in. Still trying to push Panzergrens over. To our right flank, we've got a Panther D and an Elephant guarded by a 7/1. So I've got him set back here. Not the best location for preventing that initial strike. Probably be better if I put it up here, but then he's vulnerable to tank fire. 2 mortars now firing here. We're firing over at that M1 pack. And the assault team getting spotted out in the open. Probably information from that Panzergren team over to that Panther. M10 tank destroyer in the action up front here, along with the Breda 47. Gets a penetration, bounces on the second shot. Let's see if we take him out. Now we're down to 1 round left, but it fires fast, and he gets scared off here. HS-129 coming back in, but this time the Hotchkiss here to fire on him. Isn't dead yet, still in view. Let's see when he goes out of view. So we're still firing back there, so I guess if you do place him over here, you can see we're still shooting to the edge of the map, so maybe not as bad of a spot as I thought. So still maintaining control of the hilltop. We've ended up killing off a lot of the enemy armor. You see all these smoking wrecks over here. So hoping to be able to push forward soon here. I don't see it happen very often at all, but I'd like to get through this town if we can. We just took out another recon unit. M4 gets killed on the move by the Panzer IV-J. Got an F5 B1 Lightning here providing information now that the Potez is back for repairs. Panther's still up here on our right. I'm going to start shooting at that rifles team later if he gets him in vision. I lost sight of him, but the mortars are pushing him back into view, unfortunately. Probably not the best place to retreat to. Seemed like a good time for me to move forward to the second hill now that we've got all this equipment here and we've got some anti-aircraft. M4-105's up front with a commander. Doing good work against the enemy here. KFZ-70 trucks coming in. Trying to reinforce is slowly losing position here. Panzergrens got cut out in the open. I'm sure they're going to get wiped. M4-105 is destroyed by that Panzer IV. So I do have these lunettes. These guys are a two-man sniper team with the ZB-24. IOR is a Romanian optics manufacturer. That's kind of interesting how that's in the title there. I'm guessing they bent the bolts since they weren't bolt bents from the factory. If it was a VZ-24 originally before they retitled it. Apparently, one of the best Mausers ever made. So if you ever get a chance to pick up a VZ-24, those are supposed to be top-notch. We've got some M8 Scots leading the charge against a Pack 40. Not going to end well for them, but there's an IS-2 here putting suppression fire down on it as well. So as we look at the board here, it's already a 21-11. So we have managed to push forward through the town here with combined arms between Americans and Russians. On the left, they've taken the hilltop, but not really a problem for us. We've captured both flags in the town here. I'm surprised we can see all this. I guess these snipers really can spot way back there. I'm not sure what the optics range is on them. I'm sure somebody has a table somewhere. So I've got a Pack 50 moved up here along with this Breda AC-47. And my infantry's moved up, and I've got my static line moved forward here with the infantry units. I've got the ZB-30, so you can work them through towns. The Moto teams have two MG-42s. So definitely better with motos up here and then moving the infantry into the town if I can do it. Got more motos coming in. I think they're actually cheaper. Let's see. No, motos are 30, infantry squads are 20, so infantry squads definitely less expensive, but I think I may be out of them at this time. Got a recon here spotting. We can see this Pioneer up here, probably with a sniper. So I have brought in a Pack 38 here for ambush. We've got the FW-190 coming in, two of them. One who's got anti-tank cluster bombs. The other gets pushed off before he can drop his load. It takes out both armored vehicles, so that's a bummer. We're gonna move our guns up into position though. 23-9, 8 minutes to go. German team just sort of bottled up here. I would say that I'm looking at what they've done. They've got a lot of support weapons back here. They don't have a whole lot of artillery going on right now. And we're starting to get some armor into the town from them, but really no real activity and no real effort to push through here. They keep sending in one squad after the other, and they're just going to get taken out by these forcemen. If you're bringing in squads, I would always recommend trying to bring in a platoon. I've got another one here, so bring in 3 to 4 squads. I mean, if they're specialist squads, fine, you can do 2 or 3, but I always try to bring together 3 to 4 at least. It just makes it much more effective, and if you can do the same with tanks, again, they're much more effective. You're less likely to take damage because you get instant follow-up shots on a tank before he can even get his round off if you spotted him first. East Front Legionaries getting pushed back. Panzer IV spotting our moto team here. Out of range for us to use our HHL-3 magnetic mine. Moto team spotting some Kriegsmarine Pioneers back there as well. Ooh, something just got shot down. So, Moto team's out here to be able to use their MG42s. Pack 38 just absolutely wiped out by the Sturm Panzer IV. Still a smoke cloud here. A Pack 40 up on the hill, but I don't believe we're not in range yet, and that's just out of range. It's spotting my Pack 38, who can't respond. My AC-47, it's got plenty of rounds, but can't spot or not in range yet. Nebelwerfer fire raining down on the town, gets all my guys suppressed and takes out 1 squad. Now we've got Westby's over here firing at us too. Got a T-70 I'm bringing in to help out and provide a little support. He's not getting spotted by either Pack 40 up here. So if you can get on target before this Panzer IV gets a round off, he misses. You can't miss. You gotta make that shot. And we kill the driver on the second shot. Our Pack 38 ends up getting into the light woods here. Unfortunately, our Burrito was destroyed. We get a bailout on the second shot here with the APCR shells, and it is destroyed with the third shot. T-70 is definitely able to take out medium tanks. 110 millimeters of armored penetration with the APCR rounds. Germans and Italians combined, starting to push into our area. 4 minutes to go. We've got another squad here. This time, Russians, autos, and pioneering assault, so we can use our flamethrowers to clear out the rest of this town. Moto team, though, going to get those MG42s firing again and get suppression very quickly on the pioneers. Might be able to walk in and get them to surrender. These guys are starting to get away from their shell shock from that Nebelwerfer fire. 21:11, 4 minutes to go. Unfortunately, the T-70 does get destroyed by the Stug 3 as he spots him late. Brita AC gets hit by rockets, but they're AT rockets, so enemy seems to be very well equipped to deal with tanks. Maybe not so much against masses of infantry and AT guns. Another AC goes down. And I moved up a 25 mil up here to continue to provide air cover. We've got I did bring in a Flak 37 to do the same, but we're so close to their entry point, it's very hard to keep them from getting fire on me. Pioneering, using those Burrito M1941s to good effect here. Along with the flamethrower. Pioneer not able to get the bomb off. This one's aiming though. autos get caught out in the open, and this time we do get nuked by these grenade bundles. Autos in position now to start firing in this team. We can get into this house. Oh, the bombs are raining down, though. That was a great bombing strike. Blenhelms. Got more and more coming in, but never you fear, I've got a lot of infantry. So bring in the AC-75, which is one of the best AT guns. Probably gonna get blown up in the truck here as he's racing forward with his recon. Nope. Managed to get him out, but those 20 mils are gonna suppress fast. Fortunately, the first shot lands, but we took a lot of casualties. We do have a Pack 38 up here who's spotting the other 231. He does get destroyed. So maintaining control of the flag. If he gets in close here, we got an ambush point to take out this Panther up here. Another truck just sitting there. They have brought in a 155 from 1917. Definitely looks old. So we're going to use that to shell the town just ahead of our position. AC-75. Firing at the 81 mils. Let's see if we can get one on. We do manage to destroy one, but he's probably going to get blown up. He gets blown up by the 81 mil mortars. I did bring in a Yak-9B who dropped a 100 kilo bomb. And this guy out here is trying to wipe this out to give us another point because there's 40 seconds left. More autos coming in here. DO-217 gets his bomb load off on her static line here. Well, he didn't kill us off. We did manage to kill another recon car, though. Auto's coming in. We did bring in a ZB-53, but with 10 seconds left, I don't think he's even going to get a round out. Flak 37 was bombed, but still alive. Managed to get these autos right out of the truck just before getting fired on by that Pack 40, and we finished the game in a record 18 minutes, 46 seconds with 22 of the objectives. Take a look at our team stats here for today. We killed 910 to 630 in terms of our kills. Hey, I mean, don't discount these cheap field guns. We got a Stug 3 and a Panzergren squad. This AT gun, got a few armored vehicles. Our moto teams ended up taking out a Panzer 4 and Legionary. Pioneer Assault did well. That AC-75 got that 81 and that 231. We did manage to shoot down a single plane here and bomb a single squad. So taking a look at the lost column, lots of one-offs here. Double Warfare only got one. He did suppress a lot of us. Pioneer, he got two. And then we see a lot of aircraft and random stuff. In terms of experience, we did 10%. Had 10% of the command points and 7% of the casualties. So that was a fast one. It was fun, though. I wasn't the most aggressive on that one, but it was great to have some backup there and help support the rest of my teammates. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.